Could crisis and isolation finally lead to unity? Egypt has presented an offer to Fatah and Hamas, the outlines of a deal to end a bitter, decade-long rivalry between the main Palestinian factions. It's a feud that has handicapped the Palestinian leadership and put the Palestinian people in the middle.
The Gaza Strip is our people. They are the cradle of the contemporary Palestinian revolution. We respect and care for them. Hamas is a political force that has taken control and turned on the legitimacy and the Palestinian democratic political system by force.
To understand how deep the divide is, look back to 2006. The Islamist Hamas movement won a majority of seats in legislative elections, but couldn't settle on a way to share power. Next came a deadly coup, Hamas ousting its rival Fatah and beginning its iron grip on Gaza. Given what's happened ever since, it's hard to see any attempt at unity with optimism. No less than 10 times, reconciliation deals have come and gone, from 2006 all the way to October of last year. But despite all the bad blood, many officials in the West Bank, including Dr. Mustafa Barghouti, see reconciliation as the only way out.
I think this is a precondition for us to be able to handle all the crises and difficulties we are facing today.
And those crises are significant. For Abbas's government, the once reliable ties with the United States are over. Ramallah cut off all contact with Washington after President Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. And at home in the West Bank, Abbas has faced a rare wave of protests. Palestinians angry at his decision to slash salaries of Fatah officials in the Gaza Strip. It's a policy Abbas's senior advisor, Dr. Nabil Shat, says has to stop.
What the policy was intended to do is to tell Hamas, we cannot support your separation. We are willing to pay all the costs of Gaza if Gaza is part of a Palestinian Authority in which we really share, we participate in making a democratic society that elects a government. And when you were elected, we allowed you. You turned this into a coup d'etat. You cannot continue to finance your sole management of them. And that was the idea.
So will that policy come to an end, even if Hamas does not come to the table?
No, it will come to an end.
For Hamas, too, the pressure is on. Added to those salary cuts is isolation. Egypt's president is sticking to his hard line against the movement, and benefactors like Qatar and Turkey have started to turn away in favor of other interests. The current proposal picks up where the failed agreement last October left off. It includes lifting all sanctions imposed by the PA on Gaza, starting immediate talks to form a unity government, and setting a timetable for legislative and presidential elections. Not on the list is one of the biggest sticking points, what to do with Hamas's powerful military wing and its massive arsenal of weapons.
It's not at all the resistance weapons that we're talking about. We are talking quite clearly about security and order, the police.
For now, in the West Bank, there's hope that this time will be the one that works.
It has to happen. There is no other way.
My firm belief is that sooner or later, and I hope sooner, we will end that separation and we will go back to a democratically elected unity government. Of course, based on a political program that leads to peace with Israel. We are talking about how to make that final effort by the Egyptians work. And we are doing our best to make it work. And therefore, when you do so, you don't think of alternatives.
Shat and Barghouti say they have faith that there is no plan B. But if history is to be believed, they may well need one.